It's that time again. Weltmeisterschaft. Soccer World Cup. Die Fußball-Weltmeisterschaft. Which team, which country are you rooting for? I'm going to let you guess which one I am rooting for. But it's that time again, World Cup. And it is a very polarizing topic, as it seems almost every single topic is nowadays. Do you feel like it would be beneficial to not talk about, not watch, not be part of? Or is there a room, a space for, even in the light of political tension, is there room to celebrate, to cheer your country on? There's a lot of controversies that are surrounding this year's World Cup. And it's not like I'm this huge soccer fan that has followed every World Cup every time, but I have enjoyed watching my team's games play over the years. There is a lot of tension, geopolitical, regarding security and consumer-focused tension. A lot of the disputes stem from strict U.S. visa policies, people being turned away or sent back, intense ticketing controversies. Fans and consumer protection groups are critical of FIFA's use of dynamic pricing, which has driven up the cost of the matches. Tickets ranging from roughly $8,600 upward to $690,000. Can you believe that? It's caused civil unrest. There are allegations about artificial price inflations and deceptive seeding categorizations. Actual investigations occurring from climate justice and human rights organizations who argue that FIFA's commercial arrangement represents dangerous fossil fuel advertising. I mean, the list goes on of the various topics that the controversies and tensions spread into. And in light of that, do you feel, and I want this to be an honest conversation, please let us be emotionally mature enough, respectful enough to discourse politely, to discourse respectfully, to learn from one another. My question for you is there room in all of this to still enjoy these games, to still come together somehow? Or would it be better to boycott these games, to not be part in any of it? What are your thoughts on that? I genuinely want to know. Educate me what you think about it. But I want to go on the little FIFA journey with you today with this honest introduction and look at the FIFA World Cup Open ceremony. I saw that Andrea Bocelli was in it, and that had me very excited. And let's see what this whole FIFA Open ceremony is all about. Are you ready? As we can see here, we're going through the various flags of the various nations. And here alone already, I think there's such beauty in all the colors. There's psychologically something very powerful to have a flag for your nation. That is something we've done that is as old as time. A flag, an emblem, a crest that resembles a family, that resembles someone's tribe, someone's origin, a way to identify who you are and who you belong to, as well as, of course, when you're going to war or in various other situations and in diplomatic settings and so many different scenarios. And here, as now in sports, the Olympics being another example, where we see that flags are not only a sign of a country, some type of meaningful pattern of shapes and colors that a nation decided on that represents them, but a symbol of identity. You see your flag and there's a sense of pride, there's a sense of belonging. It's not just this is where I'm from, where I was born, raised, where I lived, not necessarily just the kind of food that I eat and the language I speak, but a symbol of this is my lineage. Maybe generations back of memories and stories of blood and tears and wars and peace. And I think that there is beauty in honoring where you come from. I think that we could have a whole video or multiple about the power of a flag, of a crest, of an emblem, of something that shows where you belong or what you identify with or what you pledge your allegiance to. And here we're going through all the various flags, various countries and nations being honored, listed name by name and being translated. And I think that is beautiful. The three countries that are hosting the World Cup this year are the United States, Canada, and Mexico. And so we see all these various nations that are part of the World Cup that are being represented here. I'm going to fast forward a little bit for copyright reasons, but also because you can look at this and watch this on your own. And then comes the beautiful opening ceremony, and this is very special. I was intrigued when I saw that Andrea Bocelli is part of it. I didn't realize he was going to be. And EJ, born Kim Eun-jae, the Korean-American singer-songwriter and record producer, co-writer and singing voice behind Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters. I love Andrea's voice.
And I say, hey, anche se cadiamo, poi noi ci rialziamo. It's more than just a game, it's our DNA. Yeah, 또 넘어져도 난 또다시 일어나. This is more than just a game, it's our DNA. Tonight we live our destiny.
Song's called DNA, right? I think there's something so special about them both singing in their native tongues. Italian for Andrea Bocelli, Korean for EJ, and then switching back to English. Something beautiful about showing your individuality, honoring your origin, and then coming together in a common language, whatever that you choose that may be.
We'll stand together. We'll stand the pressure. Wave your flags up in the sky. Let fate decide. So we say, hey, we're not gonna break. And it is a game, 'cause it's more than just a game. It's our DNA. Yeah, we shine it from the stars. Got fire in our hearts. This is more than just a game. It's our DNA.
I also appreciate that it is past and present generations. Andrea Bocelli is a legend that ties all of this back to generations past. And now we have EJ, I hope I'm saying her name right, who represents to me the next generation, the future, golden K-pop demon hunters, loved by kids and adults alike, but, you know, especially hit that next generation hard. And here they are together. We're having all these countries come together. We're having various generations come together for a sport. And I'd like to believe that in light of the things that concern us and in light of honesty about corruption and about concerns for things, there is still room to also enjoy the beauties of life. Maybe there is a place somewhere where we can be grieved by the travesties and not forget the kids in Gaza and the children in Iran, those beautiful girls had lost their lives, that all these innocent people that are suffering, the Christians being killed in Nigeria. There's so much terrible things happening all around the world, not just in one place. And there is room, I believe, to grieve and to speak up, speak against those atrocities, the genocide, and these terrible things that are happening, and also still find beauty. Because I think in finding beauty and realizing that for every death, there's a new life that's being born, perhaps in that there is hope to find the strength to fight injustice. Perhaps because we have things that are beautiful, that excite us and unite us, we find the strength to speak up against what is wrong. I love the harmonies here. Is she supposed to look like a soccer ball, by the way? The dress. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be.
We'll stand the pressure. Wave your flags up in the sky. Let fate decide. We say, hey, we're not gonna break.
Catchy hook. Oh, the flag's waving. My gosh, I just wish we could all get along. Why can't we just get a grip as a people, as a human race? How do you do it?
It's more than just a game, it's our DNA. This is more than just a game, it's our DNA.
I love how they're both stand in their own ground, but at the same time coming close together, connection, individuality and connection. It's beautiful. I thought this was beautiful. Beautiful. That was beautiful. I loved that. I thought that was beautiful. Well, and then the game came. We're not going to watch the rest of this. Mexico versus South Africa. Mexico won. So what did you think about that one? Was that a FIFA opening worthy ceremony so far? What are your thoughts on this? I think it was beautiful. And I think that there is room to celebrate beauty in music and art and unity, and also speak up against corruption. Maybe there's a way for us to do both. I know that sounds idealistic. I know there's a time and a place to boycott and tear down, but maybe there's also for some of us in finding something to celebrate and to enjoy, the strength to know what we're fighting for, to have something beautiful, something that makes us rejoice, that makes us feel entertained and rejoice and have a good time. Maybe there's room for that to give us the motivation to fight injustice. You catching what you're picking up what I'm saying? But what are your thoughts on this, you guys? I don't know how this video is going to do, because like I said, a lot of times it's the polarizing content and the things that make everybody angry or shock worthy. That's where all the attention is. But I want this place to be where we can have a nuanced discourse, where we can learn from one another. I'm happy to be wrong. I'm happy to learn and grow and pass something on that might inspire your thinking. What are your thoughts on the whole FIFA debacle? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you on the next ride. Heyo!